And welcome back to another reptile video. I keep lots and lots of reptiles privately, don't sell them retail or anything like that. This is a feeding video, so you're going to see defrosted rats go inside reptiles. And if you don't like reptiles, don't watch this video. And if you don't like defrosted rats, definitely don't watch this video. Let's get started. And that is what about $600 worth of defrosted rats look like. Yes. All these are going inside some snakes. And this was a silly idea, wasn't it? This is one of my bigger olive pythons. I think I've had her since 2005, 2006, something like that. She's currently drinking, considering having fun in the pool. She is a big snake. So how big is she? She is that size. Very large. So olive pythons are, I think, the third largest snake in Australia. They get pretty huge. They only got small heads compared to scrub pythons. Might not be scrub pythons in this video because they are way in the back aviary. And on a warm day like this, they try and eat me. That would probably make a good video, wouldn't it? What is she doing? You can't drink all that water. She can try. But we have a few rats. So she's not going to eat all those rats, but she'll eat about 4 or 5 jumbo rats in a meal. Also going to eat defrosted chickens, all sorts of stuff. Going to wait for her to finish drinking and we're going to give her a couple of rats. Okay, silly me, forgot that I don't have any tongs, but that's okay. What's that? Want that? You want that. She's got to be one of the most delicate snakes there is. Oh. There we go. Okay, so another way of getting pythons out of enclosures is you can simply just dangle some food in front of them and hopefully, really, you can make sure the bitey end is on the food like that. You can go on the floor. Come on. There we go. Happy snake. So that is a yearling olive python. Yes, it's Australia. We have flies. Really flies. So once they've attached onto the food, generally they're not going to let go. Just going to coil around that for a little bit. And then sniff around and find the head, aren't you? Yes, you are. It's like, bugger off, stop touching me. Gonna let him do his thing and come back. Or let's jump to another snake. And yet another olive python. So if you're watching this video on upload, I do have quite a few of these pythons available. There is our rat again. Did you want a rat? Did you want a rat? No, not really interested this one. No? More interested in exploring? Maybe. Did you want a rat? No. It occurred to me that I really don't have many snake videos, do I? This is a lovely jungle python, so a zebra jungle python. We're going to feed her. We have our polystyrene box of dead animals. I know, there is a rat. Don't worry, the rat is dead. Wait, do you want that? Did you want that? Yes, you did. Whoops. So jungle pythons like to eat. So when you feed your snakes, you want to make sure that the food item is roughly the same diameter as the middle of the snake, so that bit there, or a little bit bigger. So once they've actually swallowed the python, once they've swallowed the prey item, you want to leave a bulge. If there's no bulge, you can feed them multiple food items. We're just going to leave you in the sun to eat that. She'll just coil, coil, coil. Once she lets go, she will sniff around, look for the head. So the problem with that is if you're going to feed snakes like this outside, you want to make sure that there's no distractions. So if something's moving over here, she's going to drop her food and go over there. So ideally, if you're feeding a snake for the first time or you're not used to feeding snakes, Spit the food like that. Walk away and just watch from a distance. Once you swallowed that food item, you can pick her up with a hook or with your hand if you want to get bitten, because she will be in food mode, and then you can pop her back in the enclosure. So you don't have to feed them in enclosures, you can feed them anywhere. They associate food smells with food, not necessarily an enclosure or a tub. On to the next snake. And we have a Darwin carpet python doing swims. There she is. Did you want a rat? You did want a rat. There she is. So Darwin carpet pythons obviously are a carpet python from Darwin. So make sure she doesn't let go of the rat and attach onto me. There you go, I'm putting you down there so you can get your rat. Oh, let me just dangle that a little bit so she can wrap around it. There we go. So it pays you to have a tub or something that they can do a lovely swim if they want to do a swim. Doesn't really matter if they're out and about or not, but again, associated food with food. So we can let her digest that, and then she goes back, we'll find another one. And we have a marbled children's python. She is probably about a metre long or so. Very cool white markings on her head. I think she's going to be more intent on exploring than food, but we do have a rat, if you would like a rat. She does not want a rat. So completely normal for some snakes to just not be interested in food. What are you doing, rubbing yourself on things? She is quite a girthy snake anyway, so it's not like she's lacking any food. Look at the size of her. That's a meaty belly. So yeah, certain snakes will not be interested in food, probably because they're too fat. We're going to let her explore for a little bit and find another snake. Yes, we are. How are you going to fit between those two? I don't think you're going to fit between that. You're too fat. A lovely lady. Yeah, try doing that with one of the other snakes with, handful of smelling like rat. Generally it doesn't work if you touch a snake with your hand smelling like a rat. No. To the next snake. And yet another snake. This is a spotted python, or an albino spotted python because it's albino. The genetics of these snakes aren't that great, so I probably won't be breeding any albino spotted pythons anytime in the next 5-10 years. But normal spotted pythons, which you may see in this video as well, are pretty awesome snakes. She's a little bit bigger than the children's python you just saw. Don't know if she'll be interested because she's interested in sniffing around as well. Did you want a rat? What's that? Is that a rat? I think she's more interested in sniffing than actually eating. Maybe I'll change this video to all these snakes didn't want to eat. Yeah, look at that. She's just more intent on sniffing around than eating. Oh well, she can sniff around. That rat can go to another snake. Let's jump again. So that's probably enough feeding in one video. How lovely is this coastal carpet python? So a lovely caramel, very, very pretty snake. I'll let her go through the loquat tree. Such an awesome pattern. So we're just going to let a few snakes explore now and do their snaky goodness. That's what you're doing. It's your snaky goodness. Such a lovely snake. She was fed the other day, so she's not being fed now. Whoop, you hissed at me. Such a cool snake. How lovely is that gelatin jungle python? So this is a pure black and white jungle python. You've probably seen them in some of my other reptile videos, even though I haven't posted any reptile videos for a little bit. This little girl was fed the other day, so she's not being fed. She's just having chill time in the tree. Getting some natural UV and just generally being a happy little snake. She is not for sale. She is one of my pets. But if you did enjoy this video, click the thumbs up so I know. If you want more reptile videos, sorry, I will be trying to get more reptile videos done when I get time. How lovely is she? Anyway, click the thumbs up if you want more videos like this one, nice and chill, and we will see you in the next video. I better grab her before she explores a little bit too much. There you are. Oh, look how lovely she is. I'm going to bite my phone. Probably going to bite my phone. We'll see you in the next video.